converting prospect to a paying customer. That's it. Yeah. Somebody has been prospecting, they want to buy, they will buy, they will soon buy. It is site inspection that is the link that will help us move our prospect from just being a prospect. So that is where site inspection is that link. Okay. So do we have more people in the house? Let me see. Do we have more people in the house? Because I don't want anybody to miss this session. Okay, so more people has joined. Olani Olale has joined. You're welcome. Kene has joined. So more people will still be joining us. So I will just let's just get started so that we can get moving. So quickly, I'm just going to run through. We won't be doing the process of site inspection and all of those things. I'm just going to run through the importance of site inspection. Why is site inspection important? Why do we conduct site inspection when we want to when we want to close sales? So what is even site inspection in the first place? So all these things we need to have the understanding, and we need to have it at the back of our mind. Okay, very, very, very important. So site inspection is key, very, very key. I hope we are writing. I hope we are taking notes. Site inspection is very key to closing sales. It is very vital when it comes to the sales process. So it's especially in real estate. People must see what they want to buy. People must see what they want to buy. People don't just unless they want to buy an audio, unless they want to buy audio land or audio house. So people must see what they want to buy. So it's critical, is a key part of the sales process. So in any sales process, site inspection is a critical part of it. Okay. So from suspect to being a prospect, showing interest, willingness to buy, site inspection must take place in that midst. Okay, so this is a series of activity. If you are looking for definition, okay, so maybe some people need definition, so you can write this down. This is a series of activity to verify and ascertain and know the location of a particular estate or project being advertised by a developer, right? So this is a series of activities to verify and ascertain and know the location of a particular project, estate, as being advertised by the developer. So that is basically what site inspection is all about. Okay, site inspection can be physical and it can also be virtual. Quite a number of people are joining. You're all welcome. So site inspection can be what? Can be physical, can also be virtual. So site inspection is the activity, just like I explained, that happens between when a prospect turns to a customer in the sales process. So these activities must be done successfully for the prospect to be turned to a customer. If you don't get your site inspection right, a customer that has made up their mind to even pay can turn out to be an enemy or a foe. And at the same time, a customer that has made up their mind that they are not going to buy the place can turn out to even buy 2 plots, 3 plots. I remember taking someone to this same Ekpe sometimes ago, and the person just wanted to buy 1 acre, and the person ended up making a decision that he's going to go for 5 acres, but he's going to start with 2 acres. Okay, so it's more or less, this determines whether that sales is going to go through or not. It's going to scale through or not. So it can be virtual, it can be physical. So when it's virtual, probably you are doing a live streaming, and you need to make sure that, because some of us are going to be doing that this Saturday. So make sure that you have good internet, you have a backup internet in place. So this Saturday, as we are all going for site inspection, I'll make sure you have plan A, plan B, so that you can do proper streaming. But what I will advise is this: why not do a proper video recording and then send it to your prospects? Because there can be cases whereby the prospect has said, I cannot make it, I will not be able to make it, and all of those things. So there's possibility that there will have cases like that. We understand that fully well, okay? So, but doing a proper and clean video will help you to sort out the issue of whether there's internet or no internet, okay? Planning is very, very important for site inspection, and a date must be attached when you are planning to. So just like we have done. So I won't go into how to conduct a successful site inspection because that's not what we are here to talk about, okay? But what we are looking at is how can this site inspection help you? So some of you are going to be coming, probably visiting a site, joining site inspection en masse for the very, very first time. And some of you are probably going to be coming with prospect. And some of you might even join. I mean, we've had cases where we've had site inspection that partners that were supposed to even come and ginger customer to pay ended up becoming customer themselves. So that's how powerful and how important site inspection process is, okay? So when site inspection is done successfully. So as builders, what are the importance of this site inspection? So I'm going to be looking at it in two parts. So how can you yourself, because you see, it has been said over and over again, and our CEO has taught us over and over again, people buy us first before they buy whatever we are offering. So we need to understand and for us, conduct a successful site inspection by ourselves as realtor before we say we want to even bring people along. That does not mean that you can't do the two at the same time. So you need to understand the importance of site inspection to you yourself as a realtor, and also now understand this importance of site inspection, also for your customer. And having these two understanding will help you to guide that customer in the sales conversation that you are going to be having with them, okay? So let's see how fast we can go. Number one is that you have a first-hand knowledge of what you want to sell. You have a first-hand knowledge of what you want to sell. Imagine having a phone call or you are on a sales call with a prospect, and the prospect knows the site more than you do. Okay? Imagine if, for instance, now the site we are going on Saturday, somebody is asking you, okay, is the land after the third road or before the third road? Is it facing the third road? And you're saying, so don't worry, sorry, hold on, let me come and go. You're not calling office. Yeah, I love it. That site, is it before the third road or after the third road? Imagine what you will look like, okay? So that is the reason why you as a realtor, myself as a realtor, as a sales consultant, we need to be part of the team that are coming for that site inspection. So the site inspection is very, very important. So it's not their thing. It's not, I was telling our in-house guys today at SSC, it is only emergency. It's either you are getting married on Saturday or you can't even fall sick on Saturday. We have banned every spirit of falling sick. That's the only reason why you will not come around for Saturday, because it's very, 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 that's how important site inspection is, okay? So number one is that it gives you first-hand knowledge of what you want to sell. It helps, when you have a first-hand knowledge, you have confidence. You'll be talking to people, even when you are not on that site, you can give people descriptive analysis of where they are going to be buying. And it's when you talk with confidence, the person on the other side of the sales call or the person you are doing a pitch to already knows what, knows, they can sense the confidence, can feel the confidence, can feel the passion, right? Can feel the passion, okay? So that's very, very important. I remember a thought came to my mind right now. There's a movie called Blackberry. It was our CEO, Mr. Oladipo Clement, that recommended us to watch that movie. And I would recommend that, anybody that has any business aspiration in life, or you are currently running any business, should just watch that movie. It's called Blackberry, okay? It's a story of the rise and fall of Blackberry, basically. It's okay. And, the guy wanted to go for a pitch the other time, and the statement he made was that I'm about to make you he used the F word, millionaire, right? And The confidence was coming out of the, I mean, out of the abundance of what he knows about the product that is about to be released. So, and that is very, very important when it comes to site inspection. So it will be coming from, I mean, see this, when the person is asking you a question like, okay, is the land waterlogged? Is there water on the land? No. You'll be telling them, no, dry land. In fact, it has a hill. It has, you know, you'll be confident because you have visited the site. Number two is to gather and develop marketing materials. So you are going for one site inspection, but you have done enough marketing video. We will be giving you enough time. In fact, this site inspection is like never before that we have ever done. So we'll be giving you enough time to do your video. There will be enough space. You have creating areas where you'll be able to do enough videos. Take your time, do your video. And I would recommend, oh, my mic is not here. I have this mic. There's a K9 mic. Mr. Lang, can you get somebody to, there's this mic on my table, K9. Yes, K9 mic on my table. Can I just say someone? I have this K9 mic. Is a rappel mic. You can clip it and put it at the bottom of your phone. I believe we can all see me. If you can see me, type 1. If you can see me, just type 1. If you can see me, just type 1. I don't know whether you can see me. Can you see my demonstration? Can anybody see me? Or can you hear me? If you can see and hear me, just type 1. Oh, okay, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, they've responded. You can see me. Good. So the mic, I'm waiting for them to bring the mic. So you can just clip it to your phone and you clip it to, so that you'll be able to do proper video noise cancellation. The mic has a noise cancellation. Okay, thank you very much. So this is it. It's K9 mic. I don't think it's up to 10,000, maybe 15K or so. I don't know. But I don't know Nigeria, dollar, everything. So it comes this way. So you can even use it to interview somebody. So this part is, this is a Type-C version. There's other different versions that are available too. You just plug it, because I use my phone is a Type-C. You plug it to your phone like this. I know most of us have it, and you on the mic this way. So it will give you clean and clear video, right? I can post on social media, because see, when people see you being on the site, when people hear you, there's more confidence that is built up, okay? So that is very, very important. So you can do enough marketing material that you will use over and over and over and over and over again. You understand? And that is very, very important. See, Epe is on a momentum, and that momentum is not stopping very soon. So if you need money, let me just tell you point blank, if you need money, just gather people to come for this site inspection. This location we are going to, the only reason why somebody will not buy is if they don't have money. I mean, 12 years now plus in real estate, I think I understand some little things. When you see a good location and you see a good price, you know that it has, I mean, it will require, the only reason why people will not buy is because they don't have money. So you'll be able to gather marketing material, and you'll be able to develop your marketing. I mean, based on the presentation we'll be doing that day, based on some of the things you'll be seeing, you see, oh, the place is not far from Third Road. All those things, you use it to do your videos. You take pictures, as many pictures as possible. I mean, haven't you wondered? I mean, look at some of these online guys. They will go and rent a shortlet, and they'll carry two traveling bags of clothes. They will snap picture, different places in the shortlet, and they will use the same video and picture for the next 1 month to advertise their brand, right? That's the same job that you need to do this Saturday. If you can even bring different top, don't worry, we'll give you a place. You go and change inside the bus. Do different videos. Please, this is very, very important. It's one of the importance of site inspection. Number 3 is to identify the unique selling point. Every site has its own unique selling point. Epe as a whole has the unique selling point that is driving Epe, but specific location too has this unique selling point that is driving that location. So you need to know what the USP. If you don't visit the site, all you watch is just video. Yes, you will get some things, but when you visit the site, you feel the energy in that area. When I tell you this is a site people can literally start living, there are things I will see. There are more things that you yourself will see. and you'll be able to get that the unique selling point. And as realtors too, one of the benefits is for you to network with other realtors. There are people that are selling. I mean, somebody say, hey, in this economy, I see people still buying real estate. The answer to them is that in this economy, people are even buying more real estate. The question is that you selling. So if you are the one that is not selling, it's not that whether people are buying real estate or not. So please, let's note that very, very important. Then, excuse me, for realtors, for customers, it is important for customers to visit this site. Like I said, this thing is in two parts. So we mentioned the importance for realtors, for customers, because most of the time we find it difficult to convince people to come for site inspection. So what are the reasons why customers need to come for site inspection? Number one, they need to come and physically assess where they want to buy. Physical assessment is very, very important. Even the Bible mentioned, it said, wherever the sole of your foot step into, you will take possession. Let them come. Let them feel the energy of the place, right? Physical assessment of the proposed project and site is very, very important, right? And if they say they cannot, even though you are going to send a video to them, tell them this. I learned this from our CEO. He said, can you send someone in whose judgment you can trust, right? All these things are very, very important. And when you are pitching some of these things to them, don't say that the person said they cannot come, just send video and just agree. No, don't just agree. Tell them that, see, can you send someone in whose sense of judgment you can trust to visit this site on your behalf? And most of the time, they will tell you that there's somebody that they can send. Okay? That's very, very important. Number two is they need to assess the location, proximity to relevant infrastructures and amenities is very important. Real estate, location, and the group, location and community is very important. Location and community, but I don't have time to go into the details of community. But location is key. Wherever you are buying, it will determine the rates and pace at which development will go to the area. So you can assess it. There's already a third road, there are power, there are people that are living here, there's a factory here, there's this here, there's that there. All these things contribute a great deal, right? A great deal to how developed a location will be and can be. So please, we need to understand. So number two for customer is the fact that they need to assess the location that they want to buy, right? Very important. So that somebody will not be asking them, okay, you said you have land. Where is that land? They say the land is somewhere in Ekpe. Where in Ekpe? Is Ekpe? We shall pay. So that will not be the language, right? So then number three is the power of visualization. You know, sometimes people take a step of faith. I don't know whether some of us have experienced it before, or you've had clients that I've told you before that when they were even paying the first installment, they didn't even know that they were going to buy, but they gathered money to pay the first installment. And in this case, just 500K to lock down. Okay, but because they could see themselves, right? They could see themselves staying in that place, living in that location. Because they could see themselves staying and living in that location, in no time, they were able to pay up the 3.6 million or 3.5 million in just 6 months. So it's the power of visualization. And I mean, most of us can relate with this. Have you ever seen or experienced, if you have ever built a house before, you realize that from the most difficult part is for you to lay the foundation. Foundation of anything in life is the most difficult part. And is what determines how far the project will go. But as soon as you finish laying the foundation, till you finish and pack into the project, you just realize it's because it's the power of visualization. The fact that you have laid the foundation, you can see where the room will be. You can almost see where the where the mattress will be laid. And you even be arguing yourself, with the mattress, with this space contain my mattress like this. My mattress is 6 by 6. So those are power of visualization. Visiting a site, you'll be able to see, oh, this is where my plot will be. This I want front, I want corner piece, I want this, I want that. You are even visualizing yourself the day you are going to be coming. That you are visualizing it when you will be coming, when allocation will be taking place. All those things are all part of the power of visualization. Then number 4 is it brings about trust and realism, right? Oh, we have land, we have land. All they've been seeing is flyer. But when they get to the site, they can see work ongoing, they can see people. It brings about trust. It enhances your trust between the realtor and the customer. So those are some of the benefits and the importance of your customer coming for site inspection. Okay. It brings about trust and realism. Okay. And number 5 is that sometimes it gives people opportunity to even negotiate, and it's both way, both the realtor and even the customer. And let me explain, let me break it down a little bit, especially for realtor. Is that, see, when you see that your customer is excited, and before you guys left home, all he wanted to buy was what? Was half plot. Eh? You'll be pouring petrol inside the fire and telling, why not just buy two plots now? Why not just buy 3 acres? Why not just buy 1 plot? Why not just buy, like the person we took to site some time ago that just wanted to buy 1 acre. But from the sense of excitement that we saw, we're just pitching possibilities to the person. We're what? Pitching possibilities. And you pitch possibilities subtly. Say, imagine owning 3 acres. What it will look like in the next 10 years. What it will look like in the next 5 years. What you are doing is that you are painting mental picture in the mind of that customer, and you are subtly negotiating with their subconscious mind. Okay? Number 6, which is the last, before we take question, is you are able to compare and contrast. You are able to what? Compare and contrast. And see, life is all about comparison. That's the reality, because most of the time, that prospect, as people, a lot of people, I mean, we are not the only real estate company. We are aware of that, but we know we have a good product. We know we have a good product to offer. We know we have a good deal. So you give them the opportunity to even compare that. See, this place is closer. See, this place is this. See, this place is that. In fact, you can even be suggesting that comparison to their mind. Okay. And lastly, for both realtors and customer, we need to pay attention to this. There's a psychology of crowd. There's a crowd effect. That's the reason why we need to all come en masse and bring as many people as possible. And I've seen this play out several times. In fact, when LifePage was still very, very young, we took people to places that were even far underdeveloped. But because I mean, as much as 10 buses, 15 buses, 7 buses, 5 buses, 3 buses, people, we will not even coaster bus, we will load them inside the LT. And people will get to the site, ask all the questions. Because see, what it happens, I mean, look at large church, for instance. A large church will continue to grow larger because the assumption, our large gathering, people will just believe, people tend to believe people more when they're in the large crowd, because the assumption is that everybody can be wrong here now. It's a psychological effect. And so we need to latch on that psychological effect. You have people that you have been talking to for a very long, it's subtle. A lot of people don't know this, but that's the power of mass site inspection compared to one-on-one site inspection. Is always different. It's always very, very different. Okay. So